Um, so when I hit start, you're gonna see something that is going to make sense once I explain it. So, don't question it, okay? Just let me explain first. So, in the first video, because in the last two videos my husband was home, and like there was the football game, and then there was just him playing his own game, so it's just, the last two videos I was just on mute while I played the game. Puff. Like, just something was about it, just didn't seem right, I don't know what to do. Well, I decided to just stick with Hufflepuff, but let me tell you why. So I look it up, because I'm like, what do I want to be? What room or house, class, whatever do I want to be? So I look up like some quizzes, because when I first got the system, I think I mentioned this in the first video, the game, there's a code in the case, but you have to like sync it with, it's not really code though, it's like you get this stuff if you sync your game to this account online. I'm like, okay, well I don't know if I'm going to do that, but I was like, you know what, fuck it, why not, let's do it. So, doing that though, they actually gave me a quiz then, and they told me that I was Slytherin. I'm like, really? I'm Slytherin? Like, I don't know if I believe that, but whatever. So then of course I play the game, and then I'm like, this doesn't feel right, like I said. So, after I finished the first video, I jump online again and I look up some more quizzes. The next quiz I took, apparently I was Ravenclaw. I don't know how. And then the next quiz I took, I was Hufflepuff. And I'm like, okay. So, I was hoping to get like a, 2 out of 1. Either like, 2 Hufflepuff or like another Slytherin or something to kind of tell me which one I really should be. But no, I got different ones each time. So I'm like, well, fuck it. Now what? So then I look at like Power Picks as, like trophy guide. No, I looked up, no, it was when I was looking up, like, what house should I choose. There was an article that I read that said that, it doesn't really matter. Like, there's apparently one mission that's different per class, and that, I guess this mission, you actually get, if your play is Hufflepuff, if I remember correctly, you get to go to Azkaban. So that's kind of cool. The other 3 I can't remember what they were, but that's what I remember reading from the article. But, so they each have their own, like, random mission. But besides that, it's nothing, like, story-wise, nothing, like, major changes through the dialogue, through the story, through whatever. So it didn't really matter. But, that there is a trophy for each house. And I'm like, of course there is. Like, why wouldn't there be? Why can't it just be a simple playthrough, get the trophies with one class? No, of course not. They gotta make it hard. They gotta make you play it longer than it's supposed to. So, I look up, real quick, I'm gonna go away from here. I don't know if y'all can see this or not. On the trophy list, I got hidden trophies. The first one is the Toast of the Town, find the map chamber as a Slytherin. The next one, find the map chamber as a Hufflepuff. Find the map chamber as a Gryffindor, and as a Ravenclaw. Wait. Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, okay. And again, I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but, so I'm like, of course, like, this is what they're talking about, like, these are the 4 trophies to be basically in each class. But I'm like, what exactly is a map chamber? Like, I don't know what that means. So, I decided, since I technically have to play as all 4, like, why not just go ahead real quick and play, like, get the first part out of the way, like, the tutorial, get to the sorting ceremony, choose a class, save it, cancel the game, start it over, make the next one, start it over, So, that's what I did. That way it's ready to go. I can skip the beginning part when I go to play these again. But last night, I looked up, Power Picks' like trophy guide. Nothing spoiler worthy, but just like, it tells you how long it takes to beat the game, the trophy difficulty, if there's any glitch trophies, missable trophies, that kind of stuff. Their first, and let me pull it up real quick before I get the wrong thing said. Just a second. I should have a page open, unless I got rid of it. Just a second. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, I'm gonna let it reload because it's been off here for a second. Okay. So, I guess there are... they call it the 4 missable trophies, but it's really not missable. It's just you have to replay the thing over and over and over. But anyways, that's the one I was telling you about. I guess he considers that missable. But anyways, so step 1 is to finish the story and use ancient magic on every enemy type. Okay, cool. I can do that. So that's my plan right now, is to just play the story and do the ancient magic on every enemy type. But also, like, while playing the story, of course, I'm going to get some collectibles, some items, some whatever, you know, and some side quests done, whatever. Second step is to unlock all remaining spells, assignments, level 3 lockpicking, and do all side quests. Because I guess some side quests are hidden behind, like, certain spells. So you need to learn the spells first and whatnot. So, okay, cool. Like, what missions, side missions I can't do, I'll wait for the next step and stuff like that. And then the third step is collectibles, so basically just finish all the collectibles. And I guess there are around 1,126 collectibles, but that many register automatically from main and side quests, or just walking past fast travel points, or encountering new enemy types. So I guess there's really just 603 collections. Wait, that's collector's edition. Wait, nope, I lied. Just a second, I read the wrong thing. It says 603 collections, and it says collector's edition. Oh, that's the trophy name. Okay, so no, yeah, there is 603 collections. There's 83 Flue Flames, 95 Merlin Trials, 32 balloon sets, 33 demiguise statues, 2 battle arenas, 5 cairn dungeons, 12 breed beasts, 8 grow plants, 6 brew potions, 150 field guide pages, 15 astronomy tables, 20 landing platforms, 20 ancient magic hotspots, 18 infamous foes, 24 challenges, and 16 house tokens. Which apparently is not directly a collectible, but needed for the Dandelion Keys side quest. Okay. So collectibles. And step 4 is to reach the map changer with each house, which is 3 extra partial playthroughs. I guess, the house can be changed, of course. You have to do a new game, replay the prologue at the end of the prologue, pick your house, blah, blah, blah. Advance to main quest number 18, Jackdaw's Rest. And I guess the map chamber trophy unlocks after this. So, I guess I haven't I guess I haven't reached that quest yet, because I don't have the trophy yet, of course, as you see, assuming you saw what I had on the screen. So, yeah. But that's gonna be later. So I went ahead and made, because I told y'all in the first video, that if I did make another character, it'd be the exact same character. It'd be the exact same name, the same face, hair, everything was gonna be the same. So, that's why there's the same name, that's why there's, like, you know, the hair is the same, the eyes are the same, everything's the same. The face, features, whatever. But yeah, so I'm just telling y'all why this is here, because I thought it was kind of funny. Because I loaded up, and I'm like, oh shit, there's 4. Like, if someone's seen this, they'd be like, why do you have 4? And I don't have to explain it, but, you know, no one would see it, because it's really just me and my husband. I've already told him the story, what happened. But, he did have a friend come over on Super Bowl Sunday, so I had to kind of, like, real quick jump to this and hit X without him saying I was like, don't question it, I don't want to explain it right now, I just want to play my game, so I just real quick ran to it. Now, the reason this one says 204 and 1004 and 1003, there's a little hack. You gotta be fast about it, though. As soon as you choose your house, or class, or whatever, you can actually, like, pause, and, you can pause, you can save it, of course, load, like, right before the sorting ceremony, and then choose someone else and save it. I think that's how that happened. Because it was weird, because it was actually this one and this one. I don't know why they're different times. But then these two are now changed. Oh, because, okay, this is what happened. I thought I had... Okay, so this I had as Ravenclaw. I think. No, I had Slytherin first. And then I changed it to Ravenclaw. But it still had the Slytherin logo. And I'm like, well, what the fuck, you know? And then I do my, the fourth playthrough just to get to do this again. And I make this Slytherin because I had this as Ravenclaw. And that's, yeah, so they were both Slytherin. So I had a real quick, I changed this one to Ravenclaw because I had the load available. Whereas this one, I had done the load. Okay, so I chose this, and then I did a load for this. But like I said, this turned into Ravenclaw, or it was Slytherin, and then I went to do it again for Ravenclaw, but the logo didn't change. So then I had to make another one, and make this, again, like I was doing Slytherin because I had this as Ravenclaw. This didn't change still, so I had to change this real quick. I had to load this one, and do Slytherin with, or do Ravenclaw with it, and then make this one Slytherin. So, hard to explain. I don't even know how to explain it. That probably made no sense whatsoever. But yeah, I was explaining though why these are here. Mainly because there's a trophy for them. So, that's what happened. Because I ended up, after I made the other three, I was like, I just want to play the fucking game right now. I don't even care anymore, I just want to play the game, so I was like, I'm just gonna stick with Hufflepuff. I mean, and plus that mission did sound kind of cool. To go to Azkaban. So. But anyways, yeah, so, long story, I know, I'm sorry, but I was just explaining why there was 4 here. Because if y'all had seen that, y'all would have been like, what the fuck? That I'm going to get eventually. So. And then, once I get the trophy, I will delete them. Like, there's no point in having them. So, anyways, let's continue. I don't know where I left off. I think I was in Hufflepuff's common room? Yes. Okay. Can we go to sleep? Did you have to sleep? Is it one of those games where like, you have to sleep, or you just have to wait? Like, it doesn't really penalize you for not sleeping, really. I don't know. I don't even know where my room is. Is this my room? I don't think so. Is this my room? Oh, I think it is. I don't have an owl, though, so no, it's not. Can I pet the owl? I can read mail. Oh, wait, is this mine? Huh. Lucan Brattleby. It's time to prove your dueling medal and see if we've a new school champion. Maybe at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available. Lucan. Okay. So, when did I get an owl? Because I don't remember... What the... Quit staring at me like that, God. Because I don't remember getting an owl. I'm tired. Can I not sleep? Is it not even, like, bedtime? What's my mission? Oh. Wait, what? Oh. Well, I didn't know I had a thing to do. Okay, we'll travel. I guess we're going back to this random village. Hamlet. Whatever you want to call it.
Seems a pleasant
Turn my heating blanket on. Get it warmed up. Someone needs help across that water. Of course she does. I don't know why I did this. Don't ask. I thought I could swim. Turns out I can't swim. Right here, at least. So. Who are you? Let me put my headphones in real quick.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again.
What the fuck is that?
A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What in the world is that thing floating in the back? Like a giant frog or something?
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
Oh, you see,
I
I
do
don't...
hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
Sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Well, no, you said it was dangerous. Is it because that thing over there is just, like, in the water doing random shit? Like, I don't know. You said it'd be dangerous. Now I don't want to jump in because you said it's going to be dangerous. Oh god. I don't see anything red on the map. Oh, there's something red on the map. Okay, cool. Yep. What even is it? That's what I want to know. Oh, I can't reach it. Oh, that's just for her to skip. Okay. Well, I mean, I see where it's at on the map, but the fact that there's, like, monsters in the water. Can I fight them underwater? I'm gonna do this in the daytime. That way I can actually see what I'm doing. We'll do it later. Let's go over here.
Must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Mr. Rookwood don't give a dog's nip about your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Silver Knight!
I hope you have your affairs in
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Okay, collection section of the field guide is updated with a new enemy type. You may learn valuable insights on enemies, such as the weakness to certain spells. Oh, you're gonna load it up for me? Jesus. Collections. Enemies. This one. Yeah, with back-to-back attacks, okay. It can't be blocked by shield charms, but interrupting that cast with a severing charm will spin them to the point of losing control. I think I'll figure it out. I don't know. I'm gonna hear about these guys first. Okay, so that didn't work. Okay. I should they mean now. I was busy getting the other two down, you little turd.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. I see you. Hang on. We can hold the doctor.
So... No, that's not one, Jesus. Where's the reparo? Right here.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You'll take it. That's just painful. Child,
I'm not understanding exactly. I don't... Among the quicker research agents, these witches will surprise their opponents with back-to-back attacks. Their powerful reductor curse cannot be blocked with shield charms, but interrupting that cast with a severing charm will spin them to the point of losing control and hitting one of their own gang. Oh, well, oops. Okay, but what exactly is a severing charm? I don't really know what a severing charm is, not gonna lie. Excuse me, I don't know if y'all heard that or not. My throat made it like a I don't know what you call it, like an air bubble, I guess. I don't know what you call it. I'm gonna have to look this up, because I don't know, I took it as, he had a red aura, so I changed my thing to the red, because it shows, like, with the purple ones, if they have a purple shield, use the whatever, if they have the yellow shield, use whatever, to get rid of it, so I figured maybe, hey, let's use a red to get rid of it. But that didn't work. Okay, so what is a severing spell in Harry Potter? It's a charm used to precisely and accurately cut something. have Defendo. Okay, yeah, I don't think I have one. That's why I was kind of confused.
Is that the best you got? You'll feel that tomorrow. If you last that long.
Okay. Well, at least throwing something helped.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Merlin, I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted.
Is it those circular things on the ground?
Each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely.
I've seen one in the Goblin
Would you care to do the honors?
camp yesterday.
We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Yeah, I seen this in the Goblin's thing yesterday, and I was trying to what the hell is this for?
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. What? Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Oh, we need to light them.
Incendio!
Oh, it's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink. So tricky after all, Merlin.
Oh, that's pretty.
There, how beautiful!
Oh, it is.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Huh.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Okay, cool. That was actually really cool. And really pretty. Oh, if only packing was that easy. Oh my god, I wish I could pack like that. Okay, so I'm gonna make some shuffling here in a second. I'm just getting my heating blanket on me. So you might be hearing me fucking with shit. Okay. Ooh, so warm. Warm and cozy. Oh yeah. Oh, I love my heating blankets. Now, what is this? She left a box here. Speak to the portrait of Eldritch something. Is that the one in our thing? Yeah. No, travel. Excuse me.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldritch Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura Recruitment Program, at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book? And the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
I'll do whatever I can.
Wonderful. I am pleased to have been right about you. My great-niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
How could a few pages of a book help her solve an old case?
A boy disappeared with those pages, but they never found the body. A girl was convicted of his murder nonetheless. It seems those pages could exonerate her somehow. My great-niece can tell you more.
Can you tell me more about your great-niece?
Cream of the crop when it comes to auras. A star pupil here, and then an exemplary servant to the ministry. And her spark hasn't diminished one bit in her retirement. She and I often chat about old cases and our glory days. No offense, but it's nice to get away from the students and converse with someone who's familiar with my legacy.
When were you the Minister for Magic?
Over 100 years ago. 1733 to 1747, to be precise. The stories I could tell you. Oh, didn't have the chance to do all that I could. I was in the midst of reforming Azkaban when my life was cut short by dragon pox. I was sneezing sparks to the bitter end.
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there soon, I hope.
Oh, that's far away. Is that really the next mission? I have an assignment I need to do. Okay. And then we learn Expelliarmus. Well, that's gonna be awesome. Talk to Lucan. Talk to Lucan. Dive in the Black Lake and find the Astrolabe. Oh, that's terrifying. I need to cast Incendio on 5 enemies. Well, I want to learn Expelliarmus, so let's go find some enemies.
I can sense someone close to you needs your help.
Hey, I found a Flu Flame.
Revelio.
Oh. When do I learn Alohomora? Because I want to learn that, like, now. There's a lot of doors I can open. Let's keep going up, because why not? I'm sure I can find something. Oh, this is the Gryffindor room.
I was in the midst of a lovely dream.
The portrait guards of the Gryffindor common room. Requiring a password from any who wish to enter. She and her friends Violet are known to wander among the other portraits, periodically helping themselves to vats of wine therein. Oh, that's cool. You know, all this wants to make me do is watch Harry Potter again. Like, that's all I want to do now.
Take a moment to allow our music to soothe your...
What is that?
Revelio.
The map depicts Argyllshire, a region of Scotland, which contains the Hebrides, native home of the Hebridean black dragon. Okay, but what does this do exactly? Like, it's like a door or something.
Incendio.
That's cool. Oh, it disappeared. Aren't, like, students not allowed to be out past certain hours? I mean, it's not red, but, like, you know. Wouldn't I be in trouble right now?
Revelio. Reparo.
No, wrong one, sorry. No.
Lumos.
Next to a wall, it's like a water fountain kind of looking picture. And then like a pretty opening. Like a pretty opening. Huh. There's something down there. There's also something up here. Oh, this is wait. Okay, cool.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones. Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down
really?
from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high...
Literally the
got
two
there
spells
somehow.
that we use.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Okay. And then there was a thing down here.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I've had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Oh, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plant should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
So why does this wall look like fake? Maybe it's just me.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
No? It looks real, apparently. Okay. But yeah, so puffskeins. So I have the original PS1, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. game, of course. And those things, if I remember correctly, were so cute. I always tried running fast enough so they couldn't catch up to me, but no, those should be fine. Their tongues are weird, but like the way they sounded was cool. I always liked them. So I wonder if I can. I want to see a Puffskein.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Do they shine? Are they shiny? I have no idea. Oh, hello.